Hello everyone. Today I would like to demo the RAG project which I'm currently working on. I have implemented RAG OCR and then Document QA. I have used the OCR model using Grok, Grok 4.1, and I have provided all the open source model, that is Grok 4.1 Fast and Gemini 2.1 2.0 Flash and Llama and DeepSeek. So the Grok 4.1, which has some more context, and I'm going to use three strategy in this chunking. So the semantic and fixed and the sentence based, and the chunking characters will be 1000 and then overlap is 200, and I'm going to use the temperature as 0.5, and I'm going to initialize the system. So once it is initialized, we will get the display initialized, and where we can upload a document. We can upload in a PDF and Word document, and along with other images as well, PNG, JPG, other document as well. If you see the tabs, we have upload tabs and query tabs. Upload tabs where we can upload a file and ask questions, and query tab where we can ask questions, and library, it is kind of what are the documents that we add and how it is getting processed, and about analytics as well. So let me just start and upload a file. Okay, so this is a research paper which I have downloaded from Archive, and which has 12 images. Yeah, this is the file. It is a 32 pages. It has a graph and calculation and images and everything. So I'm going to get the summary of this document. So it is getting processing. Perfect. So once it is processed, we can ask questions. So summarize the PDF. Okay, so I'm going to stick with very basic question. Here we can see the sources and show the content. When we click on this, where we can see the details as well, and the summary of the PDF. So it's a key enabling component and so on. So home page. So it also provides all the details, and we can see the summary of ODF. So is that what I asked? Okay. Fine, I should have written PDF. Fine. And so even if you go to a document library, we can see the process document, the total number of chunks, and then length of characters and time, and we can delete, like if we want to have a new file. Analytics, we can see the chunks and then total characters. So here I've explained all the basic concept. RAG, if you see, this is in a nutshell, where we can extract, where we can upload a document. Those uploaded documents are extracted, and it will be chunked in. It means it will be stored in the, like it will be splitted into various pieces, and it will convert into the embedding type, kind of for each letters there will be a number assigned to that, and it will be stored, and then when we ask question, it will retrieve based on the best possible value. Since we have chosen the semantic, so it will get the most suitable values as well. And I also provided a top key retrieval as a 5, so it will rank top 5 value, and then it will retrieve the values as well. So this is about the output. Now I'm going to show you what is in the code as well. If you see, there are three files. One is app.py, and which is a major file. Okay, I'll open one by one. Let me close it. Okay. So if we go to app.py, so this is basically a Streamlit file where it takes all the details. Like we have separate file called data ingestion and config file and app.py. These are the three major files. So in the data ingestion, where I have defined all the data ingestion pipeline and then all the other details. In the config file, I have defined what is the temperature and these values like the top P and top K and maximum and minimum token and other values. So, and what are the models that we are going to use? So those models are stored over here. And if you go to data ingestion, so this is where this entire rack concept that comes in, and we are using image, so that is an PIL, we are using it, and we are using ChromaDB to store the file for the vector database. And first we will upload the document, and then it will go into chunking, and then once so this is the like where how to know what is the length, and then how it is chunking, so that is defined over here. And the next step is the embedding generation. So those chunking will be converted into embedding. So so we are using a sentence transformer to convert those embedding, and vector store, it will be stored into the ChromaDB, and for the OCR processing, I also added PDF to Word conversion as well, like kind of an image, like if we import any image, it will be converted into text. So that is what an OCR conversation. And that's it, like so this is a rack pipeline, like this is what we initialize on the dashboard page, the vector store and the default rack model. What are the model that we choose? Like initially we have chosen Grok 4.1, and what are the semantic and the chunking strategy, semantic, and then chunk size and overlap. So, and maximum temperature, top V value, token, everything, like we are defining it over here, and then we are initializing it. And I have I've purchased this key from OpenRouter, and then I kept the key under .env file, and that's it. Thank you so much for listening to this.